Hey, ghosties. I'm Kandis.
And I'm Harley.
And this is Haunted Through the Ages. I'm a scattered mess over here, just to let you know.
I was in the middle of a yawn as you started the intro.
I certainly did. I waited to say hi. So before we get into anything, I have something for you.
Oh, what is this?
I have something. I was in a deep dive, and it's probably going to make you cry, so I'm ready for it. Go ahead.
Oh, well, now I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. I opened it up, and it's fun, different lights too. But I was like, wait, maybe I want this.
Like, maybe I'll keep it. This might be loud for a second.
It's going to be loud.
Sorry, guys.
I got her a gift.
Oh.
And when you light it up, it's like a mama kitty and a baby kitty. I know.
You're right. It's making me cry.
And it lights up with, and you can change the different colors and settings and everything. And I know you've been wanting a wax melter warmer.
I have. I saw the writing on the side, but then you said it'll make you cry. I'm like, there's a fucking cat on it.
There's two. It's two. And
it is two.
And they're shadow cats, but I'm like, it looks like the mama kitty and a baby kitty. So it's like, this is perfect.
Thank you so much.
And I was gonna put names and like the stickers that you did for Major, but I'm like, well, it's gonna get hot, so it'll melt.
Probably not a good idea.
Not a good idea. The stickers and the adhesive will melt right off of it.
Thank you so much.
So that the melts that you just brought home to me, you can take back with you.
Were those for me? That's so funny.
I'm thinking in my head, you can just keep them. It's fine.
I smelled them too. I was like, oh, these smell good. And as I was in that conversation, I think like Debbie was there and Doug, and we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, Kandis has these warmers. The melts, they smell so good. And I was smelling them and I was like, ooh, these ones smell good. And I like these ones. I've got to look into these.
They're
really
so fun. I am a junkie for a melt warmer as opposed to candles, because I think candles just lose their luster after a few burns.
They don't have this scent. But
and
like,
these
when
you cook it, and then after a couple, whatever, you can change it out. You can take the wax out and save it to reuse it, because it doesn't burn away. Like it, eventually it loses its scent. Okay. You can add like citronella, not citronella, but like the oils and stuff, you can even, drop some of them and with the wax and everything and burn them that way. I wouldn't suggest just putting the oils in there, because accidents happen and spills are bad.
Yeah. And you have to be careful with those anyway, because I know some of the scents are poisonous for cats.
Yeah. So I just stick with the ones that are sold off the shelf, because in mine, they don't really give two shits about it. So.
And it smells so good. That's how we got on the topic, because like as soon as we walk in, like from the bedroom into the main area of the house, I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like it's Christmas. It's strong.
Yeah, it's very, very strong. That's why I love them. Sometimes you get, some dud smellers. You're just like, those aren't really as strong as I'd like them to be. But like the pines are always super, super strong. And
I love
the cinnamons. Pine. Yeah, I love a pine smell. Like a good solid Christmassy pine smell.
Well, thank you so much. You did make me cry.
Very most welcome. I've been holding on to this thing forever, and I'm like, oh god, and it's very hard for me to not blab anything. Like,
oh, I know. I think we're 2 for 2 crying on the podcast now. So. I'm like, for me being the emotional one and you having cried twice now, fucking weird. Now the last 2 weeks have been. I think next week we recorded out of order. Next week I might also cry. I think I cried then.
There might be some cries.
I don't know. Oh, lots of tears. Well, thank you so much. I absolutely love it.
I'm so glad.
That
Good.
was so nice.
You'll love it. As soon as you light it up, you're gonna want to go to work and plug it in just to see what colors it is. Because as soon as it got here, I was like, let me plug this in. I was like, oh, I love the red and blues.
That's so funny. Oh, so sweet.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm very excited.
So how's everything else been?
I'm tired.
I know.
Yeah, I got to work at 5 today.
Yuck.
After the day I had yesterday. And I'm going back after this.
How is your
excited. Better today.
Good.
I'm more so like mentally tired today, but physically much better.
Did you get any rest at all?
On and off. So we're recording these out of order, so it might be a little confusing, but we have a new baby at home, and which you've seen her. So there's a new little kitten. Her name is Charlie.
First of all, I love a people name for an animal, but also I love,
as do I, as you
love
know,
boy names for girls.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Not that names have genders, but I'm just.
Yeah, like she's such a little cuddle monster.
Her sweet little face. She is so much tinier than Sonar. That's why you can definitely say that he's like a full-grown cat. When looking at him, he's super tiny to me still, but
I did a double take. I'm like, oh my, you're like a full-grown cat. Oh my! But I think now I'm just so used to her being so teeny tiny because she's almost 4 months.
Is Sharon adjusting? Kinda.
Slowly.
As best as she can. Like, obviously you're not leaving, so.
Right. Yeah, she finally smacked her yesterday.
I love that.
And they'll still like hiss at each other and then just stare at each other and walk away. And I'm like,
that's communication. That's communication. That's how they talk.
Let's get over it now. We all know the other one's here. You're just going to have to move
Revan
on.
will literally lay there and lick Sonar's head and kiss him and then immediately go bipolar and hiss at him, but also not let him go. And I'm like, bro, make up your mind.
Oh my gosh.
It's a love-hate.
Yeah. It is a slow process, but
they all growl and hiss at Sonar anymore. He's just like, he just walked past him and ignores him at this point because he's so damn used to him just growling and hissing at him. He's like, whatever, get over it.
Well, there's been a few times Charlie has hissed at Sharon first, and I'm like, there you go. You're getting brave.
Gotta get your words in.
You're getting brave. So, yeah, she's so sweet though because she will only sleep in bed cuddled up with me, which I'm not used to. The other cats, they're like, all right, we're going to go find our corner. Sharon, she always sleeps on the couch, and Kelly would, bounce around from spot to spot. And Charlie is, in bed, like in my chest, in my boobs, in the crook of my elbow, or like behind my knees. Like she finds
used to the warmth. Spot. So wherever he was, he got cuddled and is used to the warmth.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever little nook and cranny she can find.
I keep saying he. I'm so used to boys. All I have are boys.
Honestly, I've done it multiple times. I've called her Kelly. I've like multiple times. Don't worry. So last night we're laying in bed and she finds her spot. And then at one point I wake up because she like starts batting me in the face. And I was laying, so for you guys can picture it, I'm laying on my side and I've got my hand like under my face and I'm sleeping like that. And so she starts batting my face and then, so I kind of back my head up a little bit and she gets on my hand and takes her little butt and is like backing up. I'm like, okay, the tail, hair, and the face. All right. She
whole ass booty
curled up once my head was off my hand, curled up in the palm of my hand. And that is where she slept. And then she purred like a fucking motorcycle. So loud.
Like, it's so fine. I don't want to sleep anyway.
And exactly. I'm like, well, because then I'm laying there on my side with my head kind of back.
So comfortable.
Tail hitting me in the face. I'm like, but you're so cute. Okay.
I wake up to Sonar making biscuits on me so often. And then he's so light that I don't really feel it.
Exactly.
And then I finally get a stab. I'm like, oh, ow.
And that's why it's been so stressful. And I haven't slept all week because I'm so paranoid about rolling on her. But I'm like, she won't leave. And I'm not going to lock her out of the bedroom.
Oh, she'll just sit out there and scream.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
either that or, well, I don't know. Your doors probably come down closer to the floor because I would shut the door and they'd still find a way in because they could fit underneath my door.
Yeah, she can't, fortunately, because she's locked in my room. I haven't let her free roam when I'm not home yet between her and Sharon. And then I have the room kitty proof.
Yeah.
So like I've unplugged everything in case she chews a wire. I do have the curtains back up now. The first few days I had the curtains down because she would scale them to the ceiling. So like if I wasn't home, there was nothing she could hurt herself on or anything. Right. So like letting her out to completely free roam right now still makes me a little nervous. She can climb up your bed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we haven't moved to that step yet, but
they don't stay little long, as you can tell.
Oh my gosh! I walked in. I'm like, Sonar's a full cat,
but he's still not. He's still tinier than Bob. Definitely an adolescent. My God, he's so bad.
Yeah.
They do the zoomies, and they were bolting through here yesterday. Oh my God, he's between the cats and the kids, and it's like, it was so much fun. But so I bought those the colors that you add to bath water, the little fizzy things.
Yeah,
like
bath bombs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The tiny little, they're like little tablets. But so he's got his hand under the water, and it's turning. I'm like, I'm going to put him in the water, and his whole body's going to turn blue, which it does not.
No,
fun fact. But the dye did stay on his hand for quite some time, and then eventually it wore off because it was so concentrated. So he's holding the tablet under the water.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Asked Pickle, what color bath do you want? She picks orange. Oh, why?
The worst color. We have so many orange tablets in there because Bubba never wants them. It's like the blues, the purples, the greens.
Well, I was really concerned because they both have like super sensitive skin. They get eczema so easily. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. This child's going to send them home. Their mother's going to kill me. Like, what did you do to my kids? No, nothing. Like, it's just kind of like food dye, like.
Yeah.
Matt's like, we didn't have this one. I'm like, you could have used color dye. I mean, you could have came out like an Easter egg. Big deal. But yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah, Bubba's getting a whole like 12-pack or something for
a
Christmas present.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
just
got to
pick what color. And well, he didn't really have a choice. Like I just threw a blue one in there. And like, here's your blue. So he refused to get. I left the water out of the bathtub, and he laid in the bottom of the bathtub, face down, his whole little booty right there in my face, and refused to. He's protesting. He's not getting out of this bathtub. And I'm like, there's no water in the tub anymore. Like, you need to come out of the bathtub. No. We're coming out of the bathtub. So I pull him out, crying his head off the entire way, get him dressed, put his diaper on, like, still crying. Comes back into the bathroom while I'm getting Pickle's bath ready. And she picked her color, so we're watching it melt and everything. And the whole time he's just whining, crying. I mean, he's tired, because it's at 7 o'clock at night. He's got these big crocodile tears, and he's just whining, crying. And I do not tolerate that. Like, it's either a full cry or no cry. Like, the whine cry, that's not happening.
Oh.
Like, the kids would cry, and I'd literally bounce their head off the wall. Now you have a reason to cry. So do a full-on cry. Like, get over it.
The whining when they're just tired.
Yes, and that's exactly what it was. So I sent him out into the living room with Matt, and before Pickle was even out of her bathtub, he's already asleep on the couch.
Exactly.
So then I got to set his bed up, and I wasn't even prepared because it was a whole thing. And, had to go down to the playground. Like, it's literally just 2 slides. Not even a fun playground. But they love it. They loved the walk. And then Matt ended up picking us up at the playground. So they were excited because they got to sit in Pappy's car and in the big seats,
Yeah.
Because, it's literally like 2 blocks away. So
for the whole 30 seconds.
Right. She kicked me to the back seat and got to sit up front with Pappy. And I
let Bubba, when we do school drop-off, once we're in line, I'll let him climb up to the front. And he's like, is this allowed? I'm like, well, no, but we're not driving. So you can sit next to me. And he's so excited because he'll pick the music on my phone, but then he'll keep changing the volume because normally he can't. He's like,
she was so excited sitting up front with, and Randon lets them do it too when they're switching cars around, They'll get in and be in the steering wheel. Like when we used to go down Hines Drive for the lights and everything, I would pull the kids up. Like one would sit on my grandma's lap and one would sit and Dreamer would hold the steering wheel. Like, Randon he has any idea what's happening, but it's fine.
Yeah. He did that at my mom. She just had to back her car out of the driveway and turn it around. So she let him sit up there and use the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And so he comes home and says, I drove Grandma's car. I'm like, whoa. Before you go telling people that that's the case, here's what really happened.
Like, we're literally going around the corner from the play yard to our house, and Matt's buckling her in the seatbelt, and we got to hurry up because this is illegal. I'm like, the speed limit in here is like 10.
Exactly.
Calm down. Cops aren't going to run in here and pull us over.
It's all right. Well, Bubba's so big. I mean, he's been out of his car seat for a while. He's just in a booster, so he even feels cool now because it's a regular seatbelt.
The pickle, she gets to ride in the booster in my car. Yeah. Like in Rana's car, she has a booster with still the 5-point harness. Yeah. It's a booster, but it's still, it's one of the new boosters.
Yeah.
Where with her in my car, she's just got the seatbelt down. She's in a booster, but the seatbelt, and like I'm safer with these kids than I were my own, because I think at like 3 or 4, they were both out of car seats.
Yeah.
Nothing, no boosters, no nothing. Because once my car caught on fire, it terrified me. So I refused to strap them in any other kind of way other than just a seatbelt. Which, thinking now how unsafe it actually was. But they were still buckled in. Like I would pull it to where it would lock, and you hear like Cedar Point.
Yep, that's how we do it. We click it, so it's like tight on his chest.
Tight. Yeah, it was tight. Like they weren't, slipping out or anything. So it was still tight on them. But you can see, pictures of them when they were little, sitting in the back of Matt's car, just seatbelts and going to the Woodward Dream Cruise or something. Like I was unsafe. Like I mean, I didn't even have a car seat growing up. I sat on the front seat on my mom's lap while they're smoking cigarettes. So
even my mom talks about it. She's like, it's crazy to see, like, looking at the car seats now. She's like, we'd ride in the fucking bed of the truck going down the main road. Mm-hmm. Like there was no rules.
No.
Like nobody
My
cared.
sister had, they call him Big Red, the big truck. My brother-in-law had, and I mean, this truck was badass. The kind you need a step ladder to climb into.
Yeah.
And it's just a bench seat in the front.
Okay.
But we were so unsafe and unhinged back then. Yeah. Like we would have to go and take him lunch or something because he worked out in Troy and we lived in Redford. It would be me and my sister, her daughter, Bree, Dreama, Donovan, Brannon. Not one child was in a car seat.
Yeah. It was a different time.
It's a 3-seater. And we've got 7-8 people in there.
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, that doesn't sound crazy though. It was such a different time.
One giant seatbelt across the 4 of them.
Yep. And just the lap seatbelt.
Yes. Yep.
Not even the chest.
Not a cap. I mean, I don't think they would have been able to see anyway because we're so up off the ground.
Right. That's funny.
It was hilarious to me. Like, I'm looking back now like, dang, we really didn't like our children, did we?
No. There just wasn't this massive issue, though. Everyone did it.
Like, my mother-in-law talks about the dish pan that they sat in coming home. Basically, it was like a bucket that the kid, like a bucket car seat kind of thing. That just kind of, like just hung on the back seat.
If you even
had like one bar across it.
I've actually paused it before on TV to show Bubba when we were watching Full House. And in the credits, you see little Michelle when they're going across the bridge in the red car in a just plop down in a seat. I'm like, this is what car seats were back then. Look at that. Like, nothing.
Well, and the girls' car seats had that bar that came down. So you had to pull the bar down that just kind of snapped between them. Like no 4-point harness that they have now. This click and then these click here and then this clicks. And God. Well, my car catch on fire. Like, you guys are screwed.
When I had him trying to figure out the car seats, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, and then the 2 little latches that go into the actual seat of the car. Like, no more of the seatbelt stringing through the back of it like ours did. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I can't. I'm so glad I don't have that every day. Like, the car seats just stay in my car at this point because if I have to take them out, it's hopeless. It's hopeless because I just had to take them home. So, thankfully, I have the car seats in my car.
Right.
And they were all donated car seats. And so, Ren, I'm not buying car seats. Like, they're donated car seats. So I just have them to have them.
Yeah.
But Brianne's son would have, they went hunting. My brother-in-law and the little one and got their first deer.
Oh.
And it's so fair. It's hard for me just because, I mean, I know, like, I'm not anti-hunting. I'm just anti, let's, display our kill on all over
Aren't they going to
social
eat it
media.
and stuff?
For sure.
Oh,
so
okay.
they provide for their family. They're not, Tony is not one of those to hunt for sport. He does it to provide for the family, and it, so I'm absolutely not against the hunting to provide for your family. But when it comes down to the hunting for, let's see how many we can get because it's fun, like Matt and I were talking earlier, we're the type of people, like, when you're out, like, you see the videos of nature and the people just let the animal kill the other animal because it's natural and that's the way of things. I'm not that person. I'm going to fight for that animal's life.
Like, leave that zebra alone.
I'm going to fight for that animal's life. Like,
it's like, fine, you look delicious.
He said it was a video of, because orcas, they kill in pods, whatever they do. Like, and it was this seal that was like a little black and white Dalmatian looking thing. And this thing was swimming so fast in the water and leaped up onto somebody's boat.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen that.
And that's like, I'm that person. Like, we're going to safety, bro. Yep. Let's go, you and me. And I'm like, those orcas will literally take out that whole boat and not even think twice just to get that seal. Like,
you're fucking right.
You're putting yourself in harm's way, but also good for you. Let's go.
Oh.
Like, I'm not gonna let a snake kill a fucking mouse in front of me. It's just not for it. Like, I'm sorry. I hug trees. I don't care. Like, I'm not for it. Like, we're definitely stepping in the way of nature. I know it's a natural way of things. Just don't do it in front of me.
Yeah, I
just don't want to see it.
The photographers and videographers for like National Geographic and stuff talk about like.
I'm sure it's so traumatic for them.
It's a really like shitty part of the job, but also
it's part of the job.
We
I know.
have to just
and obviously they don't want to put themselves in harm's way either. So
I did just see this one. I don't know the person's name, but I think he was a photographer for National Geographic. And it said, like, for the first time in his however many year career, he stepped in.
Mm.
And it was for penguins because, like, it wasn't another animal or anything, but they couldn't get up to a certain point.
Oh, okay.
And there was a whole big, huge group of them. I don't know what the groups are called, but there was a ton of them, like, couldn't get up to a certain point, and they were actually finding, like, the frozen bodies of dead ones. And they're like, if we don't clear a path for them to get up here, this entire group is going to die.
Right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So they put their cameras down and they stepped in and cleared it so they could all go to where they needed to go. But like, you could see the bodies. I'm like, oh, that's so sad.
That makes sense to me. Like, that's something that, like, I'd be the type of person to put a ladder in the dumpster so the raccoon could get out. Like,
right. Exactly.
Like, this, they didn't ask for that. Like, I understand the natural, you got to eat to survive kind of situation. But that nobody's eating to survive there. They're just trying to get to a higher point.
Yeah.
And
it was something like
the snow is in the way and the ice and it's not like they have arms that they can grab onto.
Oh, they're so cute.
Something is digging inside my ear right now.
I can tell.
I'm really. I feel like the tip of an earbud is in there. But my weird. Earbuds don't have, they're just little plastic things. So I don't know. It's just.
I was talking to Sandy this morning and I'm like, I apologized. I'm like, I'm digging in my mouth right now. I'm sorry. I was like, there's a hair somewhere. It finally pulled it out. Like, fucking cat hair, probably from Charlie. Shoving her butt in my face this morning.
At least you don't have those trouble puffs in your face because Revan will just back his little booty up. Like, there's your trouble
little
puffs.
Balls.
And they're tiny, like little tiny white snow, like those little like the pom-pom balls, like on hair ties.
Oh, that's funny. I haven't had a boy cat since I was little, so I really don't recall.
The boys are horrible. Girls are bad too, but boys, these. Ooh.
Yeah, you only have boys.
Their generation. No, I've got 2 girls. Zara and Autumn are girls.
Never mind.
I mean, they're Dreamas, but I adopted them.
Honestly, I never see them, so I forget.
No. And Autumn, she's been so traumatized having the kids here. Like, she hides in the bathroom under the shower curtain. They don't even come for her. Like, they're so excited that Revan doesn't growl and hiss at them anymore. Yeah. Like, they know each of their names.
Oh.
Just to hear him say Revan as Revan.
They're taking steps. It's very nice.
One more thing before I jump into this. So we were doing Play-Doh last night, and they used my rolling pin to do Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And I love the way that they mispronounce things. I love the age of mispronunciations because he says roadie pin.
Oh,
Mimi, I need a roadie pin. You need a roadie pin? Yeah, I need a roadie pin.
That's so cute.
That was my little... There was a lot more, obviously, but that one kind of stuck in my brain. The roadie pin. And I forgot to tell Rhiannon about it when I dropped him off because it was like literally I was there 10 minutes in and out.
Oh, well, she'll hear this.
Yeah. Well, and I also have 2,961 words. Impressive. So it's a big one. This is a big one.
There we go.
This is a big one. So and my computer doesn't tell me how many words I have, but I know that I've got like 30 pages, so that's got to be a lot of words.
Oh, we're diving in.
We're diving in.
I'm excited.
And I didn't even put where we're at, so you're going to figure it out.
I was going to say, do you remember what it's called?
Oh, absolutely.
You need me to say it?
No.
I'm kidding.
Do you need me to say it?
You have to share the story behind it.
Harley is way bigger in the paranormal life than I am, and has watched all of the ghost hunters, the ghost experiences, and
I know a lot of locations.
Yes. So as I'm finishing up, because of course I've been working on this thing for like 3 days, my sister sent me the TikTok, like, you need to look into this because Mary is all pissed off. You'll figure it out. Mary's in here, so we'll figure it out. So I said, as Harley walked in, and I'm just finishing it up, the end of it, I'm like, you probably already know what it is, but she's like, but wait, where is it? And I said, Kentucky. Do you want me to say it? No. No.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
No.
I might be wrong.
You might be. And it doesn't even tell me what it is, but I know what it is. So I'm just going to say we are going into Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
To a place called Waverly Hills. The smile.
Yes, we are. But as soon as you said Kentucky, I said
this
sanatorium
story.
Right?
Yes, this story that I'm doing does not play out like, history, years and this and that, and then hauntings. This is basically a bedtime story that we're getting into. So I was so happy to find this so that I can tell this story so you all can hear it. And, so I'm just really excited because it was so fun to do.
I could use a bedtime story.
It's basically like a bedtime story. So it doesn't get into the, it was built in this time and do this and does, it's literally just, it deep dives right into it. And then just the travesty that this building has seen in its lifetime. And also it does, we get into some little bit of hauntings at the end of it too, but it's going to be long. So stick with me. I don't have a water bottle, so we're doing this.
I am buckled up.
Okay. So this story takes us back to the year 1883, when land that would become Waverly Hills was nothing more than a peaceful hilltop. Overlooking the Ohio Valley, far from the crowded streets of Louisville, Kentucky, Major Thomas H. Hayes, the property's first owner, saw this elevated ground as the perfect location for his family home. However, the isolation that drew Hayes in would later present a practical problem. So the nearest school was far too distant for his daughters to attend, so Major Hayes constructed a small schoolhouse on the property. I mean, wouldn't that be great?
Wouldn't that be wild?
Wouldn't that be great? You're like, no, that school's too far away. I'm just going to build my own.
What a time.
You can do that? So yeah, he just constructed a whole school.
Cool. I love that.
Yeah. He named it Waverly.
Sweet.
The name Waverly comes from the Waverly novels by Walter Scott, which was a series that was beloved by Hayes's wife, which I did not look into that, but now I want to. It was a simple beginning marked by the laughter of children and the daily rhythm of lessons. No one could have predicted how this modest little schoolhouse would transform into one of America's most significant medical institutions and later one of its most notorious haunted locations. As the 19th century drew its final breaths, a silent killer was stalking America's citizens: tuberculosis, a bacterial infection that turned into the simple act of breathing into a death sentence, and it was about to transform the nation's cities into a breeding ground for tragedy.
Can I just say really quick that there's that doll that's been moved since the kids were playing in here, and I feel like she's staring at me.
This little doll right here was a representation of me when I was a baby.
Maybe that's my issue.
My grandma got it because it has red hair and green eyes. I think it was my grandma. Maybe it was my parents. Could have been my parents. And holding it is literally like holding a newborn because it's got this round little tush.
Oh.
So that's literally me as a child. And she's going to stare at you the entire time. So buckle up. Look, she's side-eyeing you.
I'm uncomfortable. I noticed it when I walked in, and I was like, I'll be fine. But it's been a while.
Matt set them up on purpose, I'm sure, because normally everything stays in the closet. All of these because the cats will pee on it or make love to it or do something that they're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Even the monkey. Like, all of the stuffies stay in the closet.
Well, who can resist the monkey?
Because it's a monkey. Duh. But yeah, she's old. Like I've had her since I was little, like a teenager, maybe before a teenager even. But she's got the cute little round tush. Like, it's like holding a little baby.
I feel like she's
her
haunted.
Cute little green eye. No, she's not. She brings me peace.
Oh, well, maybe just
she's not gonna bring you peace though. Keep looking at her.
I'm trying to avoid eye contact.
Keep looking at her. She ain't gonna bring you
smile.
peace.
I'm just like, what are you up to?
And why do you have lipstick on? That's what my biggest thing was. Like, I'm not allowed to wear lipstick. That's rude. So in homes across the country, families watch. Well, first of all, before you even get further into it, the 19th century as it was coming, and I told Matt, I was like, well, when was World War I? Like, what year was that? And apparently it was about a year after tuberculosis finally started coming around. So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because I was like, and as I was doing that, so I'm asking him tons of questions about it.
Yeah.
So in homes across the country, families watched helplessly as their loved ones withered away. The disease earned its terrible nickname, consumption, because it seemed to be devouring its victims from within. First came the chronic coughs, then the blood-flecked handkerchiefs, and finally the hollow-eyed gauntlets that marked the disease's fatal progression.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It's horrible. And in an age before antibiotics, a tuberculosis diagnosis was more times than not a death sentence. Louisville, Kentucky stood at the epicenter of its growing nightmare. The city's geography betrayed its people. It was nestled in the Ohio River Valley, where stagnant air trapped the smoke from countless factory chimneys, creating a poisonous soup that settled into the human lungs.
Oh.
The damp, polluted atmosphere turned Louisville into the perfect incubator for the bacterium. By 1910, the numbers had become impossible to ignore. Louisville's tuberculosis death rate had climbed to nearly 250 deaths per 100,000 residents, one of the highest in the nation. Entire families were being decimated and children were being orphaned. Something had to be done. In the response to the crisis, the city established a turkey.
Right.
Who can be serious at a time like this? In the response to the crisis, the cities established a tuberculosis hospital board, but they would soon discover that fighting the disease required more than just good intentions. It would require a fortress against the disease, and one that would rise on a hillside and become both a beacon of hope and a house of horrors. As Louisville's medical board searched desperately for a solution, salvation appeared in an unlikely form. A modest schoolhouse perched atop Major H. Hayes' property. I don't know why I staggered on that, because it's literally the easiest thing to say.
That's okay. It happens.
The location seemed to be heaven sent, standing proud above the chaos, taking place in the industrial valley below. The hilltop caught every breeze as its elevation promised the clean, fresh air that doctors of that era prescribed as nature's own medicine. Waverly School was about to be transformed into something far more ambitious.
Thought you were trying to say ambiguous.
Nope, definitely ambitious.
Okay.
In these early days of tuberculosis treatment, doctors believed that rest, good nutrition, and fresh air were the keys to recovery. And this humble hilltop offered all three in abundance. I mean, because they didn't have medicine.
Right.
How do you treat something you don't know anything about and you don't have the medicine to do anything?
Yeah. You start looking at nature, your environment.
And if it's a breathing disease, well, what better way to fix it than fresh air?
Right.
In 1910, Waverly Hills Tuberculosis Hospital opened its doors. The original structure was modest by today's standards, a 2-story wooded building that could shelter about 40 to 50 patients.
Wow.
Its wide windows and generous porches were designed to maximize exposure to that precious fresh air, while its elevated position kept patients far above the toxic mix of coal, smoke, and factory fumes that plagued the valley below. Here, among the rustling trees and singing birds, the air carried hope instead of disease. Patients could feel their damaged lung with clean, crisp breeze that swept across the hilltop. For many who made their journey up that hill, it felt like their first real breath in months. But even as the first patients settled into their new sanctuary, it was becoming clear that the modest wood structure would not be enough. Tuberculosis' relentless march through Louisville's population would soon demand something far more substantial. A medical fortress whose very architecture would declare war on tuberculosis itself. By 1924, the 2-story wooden structure that had offered so much hope was now overwhelmed. Every day, more and more desperate families arrived seeking treatment only to be turned away. The small hospital's 50-bed capacity had become a cruel limitation in the face of Louisville's growing epidemic. Something bold had to be done. What followed was the most ambitious medical construction projects of its era. At a staggering cost of $1.1 million, approximately $20.84 million today. I looked it up. I researched it.
I'm so proud of you. Good job.
I was like, oh, let me get this.
Look, I am a fucking professional.
Look at me. Growing so much over here.
I love it.
The new Waverly Hills Sanatorium would rise from the hilltop like a cathedral of healing. It wasn't just a bigger hospital, it was a self-contained city for the sick, designed to isolate and treat hundreds of patients while protecting the outside world from contagion. The architecture itself was a testament to medical innovation. The massive structure stretched across the hillside in a bat-wing shape, which was designed to maximize air circulation. Long, sun-drenched solarium, okay.
Yep.
Lined each floor. Their walls were comprised almost entirely of windows that could be opened wide. Every detail from the wide corridors to the pitched roofs was carefully planned to create an optimal healing environment, which sounds absolutely beautiful.
It sounds kind of like the Richardson Hotel we did on Patreon.
Yeah.
And it used to be
just giant windows,
like a
cathedral healings. Yeah. Inside the sanatorium was a marvel of self-sufficiency. It housed its own post office, water treatment facility, and even a working farm where patients could engage in the productive outdoor therapy.
That's so funny. There's so many similarities.
And it has its own zip code.
Does it really?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't say it in here, but in something else that I'd seen, it even said it had its own zip code, its own post office, its own it's its own little town.
That's great. I never knew that.
The building's radio station would broadcast music and announcement throughout the day, while its fully equipped kitchens would prepare specialized diets for hundreds. Yeah, it's literally like a little city inside this building.
That's awesome. I never knew this.
That's why I was like, as soon as I found this, I was like, gold mine.
Yeah.
As construction dust settled and paint dried, the sounds of hammers and saws gave way to the rhythm of the hospital life. The squeak of the rubber-wheeled gurneys echoed through the corridors, mixing with the steady click of nurses' heels on the tile floor.
Ew.
I know, but they're still alive.
I know they were then, but now I don't like it.
The murmur of medical consultations mingling with the ever-present sound of coughing, that terrible percussion that reminded everyone why the Fortress of Hope had been built. But even as the first patients were wheeled into their rooms, no one ever could have imagined how many would never leave this architectural marvel, or how its halls would eventually echo with something far more chilling than just footsteps.
Oh,
I know. It's literally like riding a roller coaster with this. Like, you're like, oh my God, this sounds so beautiful, and the sun and the breeze, and then it's like, dun dun dun. Despair, darkness. Squeaky wheels and heels.
The squeaky wheels. Fuck. All I can picture is it now and, at 3 a.m. in the dark hearing squeaky wheels. No. Yeah. Because that means there's a body somewhere.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I was like, wow, there's no hauntings in this. And finally, 2 days later, oh, there it is.
You're like, I can't wait to torture her.
I'm going to build you up with this whole sanctity of greatness and its beautifulness. And
does it feel like payback every time you get to do that?
Sometimes, yeah. I get really excited because it scares the shit out of me, but your reaction is 10 times way better than mine because mine's just death fear in your face, and yours is like a silent chill that goes up your back.
Oh,
which you just got then, huh?
Nice.
I'm a book writer. Look at me.
I love it. I see a career in the future.
It's gonna happen. Daily life at the Waverly Hills followed a regimented rhythm, each hour carefully orchestrated in the endless fight against tuberculosis. I typed tuberculosis so fucking much. You think I would be able to learn how to spell it by the end of this? Right. Absolutely not. I still have to look it up and it tells me, look, you're an idiot. This is how you spell it. It spell checks me, all the time. Like, hey, dummy. Patients rose with the sun, their days structured around the prevailing medical beliefs of the era in the solariums that would spend hours wrapped in thick blankets against the Kentucky weather, their faces turned towards the sunlight like human flowers, seeking healing warmth. All I can see is all these little sick people just barely turning their heads to the sun. Oh, that's all I pictured when I read this. That's all I pictured when I read this.
I don't like that vision.
These long hours of enforced rest had their own soundtrack. The gentle creaking of the wooden rocking chairs, the soft
No, just stop right there.
I couldn't even get through it.
And you knew before you read it because I saw the fucking smirk on your face. You're like, Harley loves a rocking chair.
I'm typing it. I'm like, oh, this is so good.
This is awful. I hate this. They should stop.
The whole story is basically descriptions of sounds and shapes and noises.
I hate all of it.
So the gentle creaking of the wooden rocking chairs, the soft rustle of the newspaper pages turning, and the muffled coughs that everyone tried to ignore. From some rooms came the crackling sounds of radio programs, precious connections to the outside world that helped patients forget, if only briefly, why they were there. Nurses moved through the halls with clockwork precisions, dispensing medications, changing linen, and offering what comfort they could.
That had to be so scary for the nurses.
And how did they get it? Exactly. Like, yeah, you're wearing masks and gloves, but I mean, also
that only does so much. I mean,
and especially back in the 1900s, like, how good is your equipment?
Yeah, even nowadays, like, there's really no stopping it.
Mm-mm.
And being in that all day, every day, that had to be so scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they wore masks and gloves. Winning. Their eyes often the only visible feature of their faces. But as the day faded into night, a darker side of Waverly Hills emerged. The desperate search for a cure led to treatments that now seemed more like torture than medicine.
Yep.
Thoracoplasty, a procedure that is so brutal it would make modern surgeons recoil. It's involved removing ribs one by one to collapse the infected lung, supposedly allowing it to heal. Without modern anesthesia or pain management, patients endured unimaginable agony. The screams would echo through the hospital's corridors.
You know what? I'd be ready to meet Jesus. It's time.
Yeah. Chilling reminder of medicine's limitations. Other experimental treatments were equally as harrowing, like artificial pneumothorax. Thank you, Grey's Anatomy, for making me a doctor.
And my eyes went wide because I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen one of those because of Grey's Anatomy.
See, we could totally treat you. Like, if you guys get sick, we got you.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Like, we totally got you.
Like, when people are like, well, why don't you go to the doctor? I've seen Grey's Anatomy. I know what's wrong with me. Okay, I'm fine.
Don't worry about it. I can literally put a tube down my own throat. We're good.
Oh my gosh.
which is collapsing a lung by filling the chest cavity with nitrogen gas and left patients struggling for breath. Some underwent sun treatments. It didn't sound bad. It didn't sound bad.
Right.
Where ultraviolet lamps would burn their skin in an attempt to kill the bacteria.
I thought they put them out in the sun.
Leaving them with severe burns that rivaled the pain of their original affliction.
Oh my God.
Yeah, want some sun treatment, do you?
No.
Immediately you're like, oh, that sounds lovely.
You might get some vitamin D. It's so good for you. Oh.
Everybody should be outside and it's Kentucky air, that nice breeze. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Yet perhaps the most haunting was the knowledge that these brutal procedures represented hope. Often the last hope for people who had exhausted all of their options. Patients would literally give their ribs for a chance to breathe freely again. Between the screams and the surgeries, whispered prayers filled the night air. Some begged for healing, while others for a swift end to their suffering.
Yeah, I could see that.
In these halls, hope and honor walked hand in hand. I really think that was supposed to be horror. Hope and horror walked hand in hand.
The first time you said it, it just sounded like horror. Like I knew what you meant, but it just sounded like horror. Horror.
Because this is, it clearly thought I was stupid by trying to spell horror. And they were like, I think she means honor. I didn't.
They're like, she couldn't even spell tuberculosis. Okay. Now she's on to horrors. I don't know. We don't know what she's trying to do.
I'm literally a fucking train wreck. And the line between salvation and torture was as thin as the surgeon's blade.
Oh, I don't like that.
Despite the best efforts of the medical staff and the willingness of patients to endure almost unbearable treatments, death remained an ever-present resident at Waverly Hills. The hospital needed a way to handle grim reality while maintaining hope for those still fighting for their lives. Their solution would become one of the most infamous features of Waverly Hills, a feature that perfectly encapsulated both the practical ingenuity, whatever. I said it the other day. It's fine. I said it once.
Ingenuity?
Yeah, that
Ingenuity?
one. That's the one. Yeah, that one. And the psychological burden of operating at a tuberculosis sanitarium. Still said that wrong too, but it's fine. Listen, you guys know I fucking mispronounce shit, so that's what I do. As long as I spell it correctly. Hidden from the patient's view, but central to the hospital's operation was the body chute.
Oh.
A 525-foot tunnel that stretched from hospital's lowest level to the bottom of the hill.
Oh.
This engineering marvel, officially known as the Death Tunnel, or the Underground Pneumatic Tunnel, was both a triumph of practical design and a chilling reminder of the hospital's true purpose.
So they were just dying so fast. Like, they're like, we don't have
and
time
they didn't want to
them.
wheel them past all of the other patients.
I could see
because
that.
they still had hope.
Right.
When patients lost their battle with tuberculosis, sometimes at rates as high as 1 per hour during the worst periods of their bodies would be discreetly transported to this tunnel.
Okay.
Using a motorized rail and pulley system, the deceased would make one final journey down the steep incline away from the eyes of those still clinging to hope in the rooms above. The tunnel's practical purpose, like, I'm wondering, were they just firing them down still alive? Because, you know what, you're not going to make it anyway. Like,
honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. They were yanking people's ribs out of their bodies. Anything's possible.
They were trying. They like, what else can we do? Well, let's make more room for their lungs to.
Oh,
I mean, the tunnel's practical purpose was clear: to prevent surviving patients from witnessing the constant procession of death that was an inevitable part of the sanitarium's life. Every time a body disappeared into the dark passage, the staff above could maintain the facade of optimism and continue telling their patients that the next treatment might be the one that saves them.
Mm-hmm.
In 1943, a breakthrough in laboratory science would seal the fate of tuberculosis sanitariums across America. I could say all of that, but I can't say ingenuity.
Ingenuity.
on, tongue, get it together. The discovery of streptomycin, the first antibiotic effective against tuberculosis, transformed a death sentence into a treatable condition. The disease that had claimed so many lives would finally begin to lose its grip on the nation. For Waverly Hills, this medical miracle marked the beginning of gradual decline. The massive structure that had once been a bustling city of healing slowly grew quieter, where hundreds of patients had once filled the solariums. Now empty chairs rocked in the Kentucky breeze. Sorry.
You didn't even look. I didn't even say anything.
I can't. The sounds of treatments and suffering that had echoed through these halls for decades began to fade. In 1961, after more than 50 years of service, Waverly Hills Sanatorium closed its doors to tuberculosis patients. But the building that had witnessed so much suffering wasn't finished with its role in Louisville's medical history. So like I told Matt, and it's probably just TV, like I watched the movie Cry Baby. It's got Johnny Depp in it. In the movie, there's a chick in there that is in an iron lung.
Oh.
So, and that's because of having to breathe. Now, granted, it was a stupid movie that really made fun of, like they rolled her into a courthouse and she's smoking a cigarette. So, but I've seen other things where there's been an iron lung. I want to say it was on Grey's Anatomy, but it was definitely a doctor show that I watched. So my question to him was, once you're in that iron lung that they created for patients with tuberculosis, do you ever get to come out?
I've never thought about it.
Right.
I don't know.
Like, is that your death sentence? Like, you just have to spend the rest of your life not able to move? You can just talk and let people feed you and do everything for you?
I mean, I would assume the goal is to get out. I've never thought about it.
Within months, its corridors would be filled with new residents as it transformed into Woodhaven Geriatric Center.
Why do they always do this to the old people? Like, why is it always our poor elderly? We've had this conversation before. Stop putting the elderly in these haunted fucking places. Grandma doesn't want that.
Why am I laughing at that? It's because I knew you were going to have something to say about it.
Like, why do we do that?
Like, listen, stop right here. I have questions. Take care of your elderly.
That's elder abuse. Okay. Build them a nice new building. Yeah.
The elderly who now occupied these rooms brought their own stories, their own fears, and some say their own ghosts to mingle with those already walking these halls.
Oh, hell. Now it's a party.
Come on.
Then the old people are going to die.
I mean, they're already probably senile and seeing shit, so.
Oh, Lord.
That's a fun time.
You're like, they're fine. They need friends.
They get better space. That's like a whole ass town. Like, you're welcome. Don't mind the chute. We'll get to that later.
Do they use the chute
on
the old people?
I don't know.
If I found out they threw grandma down the chute, I would sue.
In a wheelchair. Just let it go. Fire and Granny Betty down the damn chute. Incoming!
Oh, no.
I'm sweating. That's terrible.
Not Grandma Betty.
No, Grandma Betty, come back. This bitch is holding on to the side like, I'm not dead.
I could see some of them like requesting that as like their last ride.
Right.
Oh,
how fun would that be? No, I don't want to do it. No, thank you. I don't like roller coasters that much.
She's not even dead.
That's sending me down a damn chute.
Oh. No wonder it's so haunted. The people who went down the chute were probably like, fuck you, dude.
Coming back. I'm coming back.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
From 1961 to 1981, Woodhaven would write new chapters in the building's history, chapters that would only add to its reputation as one of America's most haunted locations. Between the stories that would emerge from Woodhaven's 2 decades of operation and Waverly's more than half a century in operations, it would seem that sometimes the living can create horrors horrors that rival anything the dead might conjure.
Create horrors.
Horrors.
Well, Grandma had to do what she had to do, okay? Leave her alone.
Well, you know, it's like Doug asking me if I wanted $10, and it was obviously a fake $10 bill, which was funny, but I wasn't paying attention to that. But he was like, "Do you want $10?" I said, "No, Doug, I haven't worked for that kind of money in a long time."
I heard you yesterday.
I hung my dancing shoes up a long time ago.
I heard you yelling at him in front of one of the people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not dancing for you again.
Absolutely not, Doug. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
That's funny.
Today, as daylight fades and the shadows lengthen across Waverly's worn corridors, the building's other residents start to make their presence known. Each floor holds its own mysteries, each room its own stories, and those brave enough to walk these halls after dark often find themselves face to face with unexplainable phenomena that challenge rational explanation.
No.
Room 502. Room 502 stands as perhaps the most notorious location within these haunted halls. In 1928, the room witnessed tragedy as nurse Mary Hillingberg took her own life, allegedly. Because there's a couple different stories that I read about good old Mary here, who was having an affair with another doctor.
Oh, I knew it. And I didn't know this.
She got pregnant, and they performed an abortion that went wrong. Also, there's been a couple other stories, but that was the one that stuck in my brain. It's not in this one, but I read it somewhere else, and I was like, that one stuck to me.
That sounds exactly like the story I told in Washington.
Yep.
At the St. Ignatius Hospital.
Yeah, I literally, as soon as I read it and that thing, and I was like, I had to go back to your hospital. I'm like, wait, is this the same one? Because I don't want to.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I was like, is like, not that I didn't listen to what you said, but that part right there clicked in my brain the most when I first started doing my research that my sister sent me. And I was like, wait, did she already do this one? But it was St. Ignatius.
As soon as you said allegedly, I was like, oh, is she doing a doctor? And like something went down, allegedly. A doctor, a surgeon, there was, but they're saying that she took her own life, reportedly driven to desperation by an unwanted pregnancy. So they're still agreeing that she was pregnant, but that she took her own life. And then a couple other people are like, no. Like, they gave her medication, and then that's where she died. And then there was an abortion that had gone wrong. And there was like all kinds of different speculation. A lot of different stories adding up here.
4 years later, another nurse allegedly plunged to her death from the room's window under mysterious circumstances. And they say that they saw a shadow figure push her out the window. Like, she was looking out the window and something pushed her out the window. So that's why they're like, did she jump? Did she fall? Allegedly.
I wonder what her romantic
Yeah, there was no name on her. No, that was just they saw another nurse.
Wow.
Today, room 502's atmosphere is thick with almost tangible darkness. Visitors report sudden drops in temperature that leave their breath visible even on summer nights in Kentucky.
Absolutely not. And I'm assuming 502 is a patient room. Like, how random to take your own life and just at work in a patient room. That seems weird.
So what happened in that room before all of this bad stuff really started happening? That they documented.
Right.
What's the undocumented stuff?
Exactly.
The most common occurrence is a woman's voice, sharp and clear and filled with urgency, ordering people to get out. Before they even walk in the room, that's the first thing they hear, get out.
Oh, and urgent? Sounds like she's warning them.
Yeah, like literally, something is here,
scary.
Get out. I was telling you, like, from Ghost Hunters, Amy and Adam started their own YouTube channel. I don't know if they're doing a podcast, but I saw a YouTube channel with Amy and Adam, and their haunted something or another is their thing. And they went with Ghost Hunters to this place And when she said when she left, the whole time she felt so uneasy and unnerved because she felt like her purpose wasn't fulfilled. Like she didn't do what she should have done there. So that's when Amy and Adam, because of this place, they created this YouTube channel and went back.
Interesting.
And it's an after or behind the scenes type situation where they're explaining why they went back, what they did, and their experiences of it. Now I'll definitely link it when I find it again, because it was really, really, really fascinating to hear their reasoning for coming here and the things that they heard. And they too got the get out.
What did she end up finding out, like what she felt her purpose was?
She said, and I watched it briefly because I was still deep diving on this and I didn't really want to get too into it. But basically she felt like she needed to be a representation of the voices there. And she didn't hear everything that she needed to hear to help them.
Okay.
So she felt very uneasy about the way that she left.
And I know we're relating it back to everything else. But again, when you say like hearing the voices, that reminds me of the old Changey Hospital that you did with the voices of, are you okay?
Yeah, I just punched the table. It's fine.
The voices of the victims who were there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like trying to get their stories out there.
Oh, you're going to love this part here.
Oh,
so some have even glimpsed at a figure in a white
dress,
white uniform, and a white nurse's
uniform. Okay.
Standing at I'm like, there's a woman in white. Whether it's a dress or whether, you know what, as Barbie, she's switching it out. Whether it's a dress, like she's professional Barbie now, she's a nurse.
She likes to try new careers. It's fine.
Yeah. Only standing at the window, only to vanish when approached.
Oh, no. Oh, thank you.
The rest of the 5th floor holds its own terrifying residence. Here is where the most severe tuberculosis cases were treated. Shadow figures move with unsettling purpose through the doorways and along the corridor. So basically, it's probably like the nursing staff or the doctors just bolting from room to room to room to room to room.
Yeah, I can see that. Do you know if TB had any effect on mental, like, stability?
I could imagine. I mean, these people are dying and they are not able to breathe, and without enough oxygen, it fucks up, you know, how your brain works and the mapping of your brain.
I would wonder if that would have anything to do with how the, you know, ghosts are in that area.
A lot of them are probably angry and pissed off.
Confused.
Very confused. Unlike typical shadow phenomena, these entities are described as being darker than the darkness surrounding them, moving with unnatural fluidity that defies physics.
Oh, no. That means you're faster and stronger, and I don't like that.
Visitors report the shuffling of feet dragging across the wooden floors, the squeak of hospital gurneys that no longer exist, and the muffled coughs of those long-departed patients. Perhaps the most chilling is the entity known as the creeper. I got chills doing this part. I just got chills
down my back. And stop shuffling, damn it.
Unlike the other spirits that seem bound to specific locations, this shadow creature crawls across the walls. Wait. No.
I was mad about the feet shuffling.
Wait, it gets better.
We need to stop.
Crawls across the walls and the ceilings throughout the building. This dick is a black shadow creeping up the fucking wall and across the ceiling. I just had to play it out for her and with my hands so she could get a good, you know, feel of what I had to deal with today.
Fuck you. No.
Throughout the building, not just one specific location. Witnesses describe it as massive. It's a shape. It's a shape consistently shifting as it moves, leaving those who encounter it with an overwhelming sense of dread.
That's a demon.
Oh, that's a very dark entity there. Oh, that's darkness.
Oh.
Even the experienced paranormal investigators find themselves unsettled by its presence.
Unsettled?
I'm unsettled. Okay. I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable reading, and I can't imagine what they're experiencing.
I'd be in fucking Ohio.
Through the chute. I'm going head first down into that fucking valley. Here we go.
I'll be down there with your dead grandma. Okay,
it's fine. Betty, move over. We're going. Taking your fucking chair, too.
Oh my gosh.
Not all of Waverly's spirits inspire fear, however. The ghost of young Timmy, whose presence is most often felt in the first floor corridors, brings a more playful energy to the building. Visitors who bring toys, particularly rubber balls, often find them rolling back to them after they've pushed them down the empty hallways.
Timmy, I don't want to play.
Timmy, listen.
No, Timmy,
you're sweet.
I'm sorry. Go find your mama. This is not the place.
And the sound of children's laughter echoes through these areas where the youngest patients were treated, and small handprints sometimes appear in dust, only to vanish moments later.
You picked a great fucking topic today, because I hate this so much.
On the fourth floor, look, you took me through floors at your hospital.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm
On
sorry.
The fourth floor, witnesses describe a particular phenomena that defies explanation. The lingering scent of freshly baked bread that wafts through the abandoned kitchen, accompanied by the ghostly figure of a former cook going about his eternal duties. In the former operating theater, the spirit of a physician still makes his rounds, his footsteps echoing with purpose down empty corridors before vanishing into thin air. And even the infamous body chute holds its own supernatural secrets.
Oh, hell. I can't even take the chute. I'm so paranoid as you're reading this because I keep hearing creaking. And I'm like, if she had Matt, like, sneak down this fucking hallway.
I haven't even touched my phone.
You could have pre-planned, girl. I don't know. I, like, barely heard that.
I see you creeping. You're literally she's got her chair turned facing the door.
Like, no, you're not creeping up on me, creeper.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Ugh. Wrong place, and I am not the one.
If it was dark in here, I'd be under the bed right now with Zara. My back to the wall.
Today, this is why I couldn't get the other one done today.
You're like, I'm gonna rock her fucking world today.
We would not be able to sit through, because I'm doing 2, so you guys are getting 2, and this is probably going to come out before my second one now, and I didn't plan it that way, but anybody that knows me and planning, nothing ever works to my planning.
Yes.
Ever. So we just, we follow the bouncing ball when we're dealing with Kandis.
I find this out like an hour before recording. I'm like, okay.
I'm like literally finished typing, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it to the next one. Like, we're going to have to, I'll do it. Like, it's going to get done, but it's just time-wise, doing 2 shows today probably wasn't going to work out. Today, the Death Tunnel stands as perhaps the most haunting reminder on Waverly Hills history. The tunnel's concrete walls, which once witnessed thousands of final journeys, seem to hold more than just memories. The air here runs noticeably colder than the rest of the building, and the darkness feels almost solid, as if the weight of its history is giving its physical form. Modern visitors who dare to venture into this underground passage report terrifying paranormal experiences, like mysterious lights that drift through the absolute darkness, the echoes of footsteps when no one else is present, and the constant, unshakable sensation of being watched. You know that feeling that you have right now?
Yeah, that's why I'm facing the door.
Perhaps it's simply the power of suggestion, the natural human response to knowing what happened here, or perhaps, as many believe, this tunnel serves as a kind of gateway, not just between hospital and valley below, but between our world and what lies beyond.
Well, that doesn't make me feel better if I need to jump in the chute to get out of there.
Maybe we're going to have to do everything to shoot.
Ugh.
In 2001, when Charlie and Tina Mattingly first stood before the looming structure of Waverly Hills, They saw beyond the broken windows and the crumbling walls. They recognized something that demanded preservation. Not just a building, but a chronicle of American medical history written in brick and mortar. Under their careful stewardship, this massive monument to both suffering and hope has found a new purpose as both a historical landmark and a paranormal destination. Walking through Waverly Hills today is like stepping into a place where time itself has become fluid. Sunlight streams through the shattered windows, creating shifting patterns across the original tile work that still clings to the walls, and the wind moves through the building much as it did in the 1920s, still whistling down the corridors where thousands once walked in the empty, abandoned medical equipment from different eras lies scattered like architectural artifacts. A wheelchair here, an examination table there, and each piece a silent witness to a human drama that unfolded within these walls. The massive solariums, once filled with patients seeking healing in the fresh air and sunlight, now stand empty, but somehow not vacant. There's a weight to the stillness here, as if the building itself remembers. But Waverly Hills is more than just another alleged haunted location. It stands as a complex monument to human experience, a physical reminder of how we faced one of history's deadliest diseases. These halls echo within the stories of medical advancement, social change, and human resilience. Each room holds memories of desperate courage, the patients who submitted to brutal treatment in the hope of a cure, the medical staff who fought daily battles against death, and the researchers who sought the answers in the midst of an epidemic, whether drawn here by historical interest or paranormal curiosity. Visitors find themselves confronting the same profound truths that have always lived within these walls and learn that buildings can be more than just structures. It can also be human experience, holding within their walls the full spectrum of emotion, hope and fear, suffering and healing, and life and death.
Well, I want to know what the creeper is.
Same.
Who the fuck could that be? Or is it just
that is a demonic ball? Entity that was never a human being? Because
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it just this manifestation of negative energy because so much happened
so
there?
Much badness. It was like, I need to come and deal with this myself. No,
but absolutely
not today, Satan.
All of that. I think I'd rather have something like run at me full speed than crawl up the fucking wall. You are out of your mind.
I'm just like, when I read that, I'm like, ooh, this is going to be fun. Ha ha ha, remember it?
Yes, I do. We had a great time.
So we can thank Sister Jenny for terrifying you.
Oh, Jen, I think I'm going to need more sourdough as an apology. Oh, that was so good. I loved it. I had so much fun. The hauntings were amazing.
Haunting.
And I had a great time.
Oh.
I'm still very paranoid about this doorway, though.
She has not turned her eyes away from the open door.
I don't know what's worse, the doorway or the bitch staring at me. I don't know.
Wow, why we dogging her? She looked away. She's that way now. No,
we're still making eye
this bitch
contact.
is still looking at me. Fuck off with that.
Oh, I had so much fun. Great job.
So that's all I have. So that was my
you found a gold mine.
This was not, deep diving into the research of it all. Like this was storytelling. Like I loved the descriptions and how it felt, and it made people feel. And it's like, okay, the wood is this old, and it was built here by this person, and then in this year this person bought it, and this is what's going on in this fucking shit show.
You know what? I'm feeling a little attacked right now.
Not at all, because no, because all of the other research I was finding, it was literally just a play-by-play of the history, and then it was told me about it. But this here was just like, it just rolled right into it, and just the way that it was described, I just like, it set me overboard. Like I was like, I'm here for it. Like,
it was
we're
so good.
Getting into this now.
Yeah, so good.
I loved this one. This one is up there real close to my Le Pascualita.
Is that one still your favorite that you did?
Between that one and, what was the other one that I did that I really, really enjoyed doing?
I don't even remember what
like way back when. One of the first ones I did that was like, I really liked doing that one. But it's fine. We don't have to deep dive into it. But yeah, La Pascualito probably was my number one. And then
Queen Mary.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a really good one too.
Yeah. This one ranks high up there with those three or those two. How
fun.
I hope you guys had as much fun listening as I had telling.
And I had listening. I was very scared.
Watching Harley's reaction, especially to the empty rocking chairs, because we all know how much she loves an empty rocking chair. I'm going to get one and have it sitting in the corner with my doll on it. A little child-sized one.
I don't even...
Why are you mean?
I don't even know what to say to you right now. I feel like anything I say would just be hurtful, so I'm just not going to say anything at all.
Sometimes things not being said hurt worse.
I get scared enough, I'm just going to be vicious.
She's coming on Hinge, y'all. Like, she's about to start fucking throwing shit at me.
Bubba was watching something on TV, and he saw the fake Annabelle doll, like from the movie.
Oh, like, yeah.
Like the fake one.
Yeah.
The one that you thought was
the one I thought was the real one.
You're like, yeah, that's her. I'm like, no, it's not.
Like, why are they using a stupid Raggedy Ann doll? No, that's the Annabelle. What? Like, ruined my fucking childhood. Why don't you? I showed you a picture of my parents. Like,
right.
I know when we're little girls and we got the fucking Annabelle doll behind us. And her brother, apparently. We called it Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Oh. So he saw it, and I had to explain it being haunted and the whole story behind it. I'm like, but that's just from the movie. You want to see the real one? And so I showed him Annabelle, and he's like, that's not even scary.
Right. See?
I'm like, well,
she had
don't
hair
say
like
that
this.
too
She
loud.
got the stringy yarn hair.
Don't say it too loud. She might show up. So.
No. Shh. Yeah. We and Robert, like, we love you, Robert and Annabelle. Like, you're great. Not welcome here, but great.
Keep your distance, but we respect you. And
but also,
no, thank you.
But that's it. So that's where we're at. So if you liked it, remember to check in on us and keep up with us and follow us on Instagram, Facebook. I'll post some stuff on the Facebook sometimes. Email us more stories because, like, my sister sent me this one and I sent her like the bottom portion of it so she couldn't see what I was doing. Yeah. And the minute I said the location, she was like, yeah, I know where you're at. Thinking I'm trying to pull a fast one on her. Didn't work. It's fine.
You're going to get me one day. You're going to get me.
I will. Really it's fine. One. There's places you don't know. Like, there was I saw one in Michigan that I wanted to look at, but then she sent me this one. I was like, yeah, I like this one way better. So loved it.
Nice.
Email us hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com so that we can also do some more stories that we have so much fun doing. Mm-hmm. But
sometimes we just don't know what to do. Yeah. So you guys saying, hey, I want to hear this. Perfect. We'll look into it and give you a story.
Yeah, we definitely. And if it's, like if it's a small one, then we'll, we've learned how to back them and
or a Monday mini or something.
Yeah, we're definitely going to look into it though. So
don't forget Patreon.
We're over there doing some shenanigans and bonus episodes, and so I think that's all. Because all my memories working for me today.
I don't even know anymore. There's a lot going on. I'm just thinking about the creeper and
wait till you have to work tonight by yourself.
Grandma Betty, shut the fuck up. Grandma Betty going down her chute.
Seriously, living her best life. Like, woohoo!
My favorite part was when you're like, she's hanging on. She's not dead yet.
Holding on to the side, like kicking her little feet. And it's not happening. Not going.
Oh my gosh.
Go, Betty, go.
Oh, well, thanks for such a good episode.
Well, thank you for enjoying it because I had fun.
Me too.
Even when I had two screaming toddlers next to me still running around. Figure this out. She got her little laptop and we're typing on it together. And I'm like, you're distracting me. I got to get this done.
I love it.
So, all right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.